You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother. Cover my sister. Them who under pressure. Cover, cover, cover. Cover the preacher. Every church worker. The young believer. Cover, cover, cover. The worship leader and intercessor. Every gospel minister. Cover, cover, cover. Jesus alone is the one who have the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, cover, cover. Cover me. Cover me. Cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character I'm going to tell you that there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong, because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then then who you tell your dream to. Because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look at them and I say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you going to pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful. He'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the pilot. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, as soon as you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And folks, don't forget, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Drizzy Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio. Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
Yellow champion, loan at the bone, at the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad business of the Iron Lady rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty, light be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every picnic a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now.
Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Come like the mountain, she no move, she no shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Persad, Bissessa, the Iron Lady Rain. Eh. Mountain Kamla, eh. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, eh. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we lead in the back. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stump. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong. And sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She's strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she dey for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamla the mountain, she no move, she no shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumpin' champion, Kamla, Kamla, Trinidad forever.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge. Hey, tell them Kamla say, B&M dead. Petrochem workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here. Security, B&M dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, B&M dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. B&M dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every pipe must have water. 5, roads smooth as 6, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, B&M dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, B&M dead. Tell them others say, B&M dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamla say, B&M dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box, B&M dead. Tell them Munilal say, B&M dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake, B&M dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens on a mission to correct the school system tree, end poverty and clean up TNT. 4, speed up the housing process. 5, lower taxes. 6, revamp we energy, bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say PNM dead. Petro train workers say the party dead, dead, dead. But billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here. Security, PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Even the 1% say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say PNM dead. Social media say the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say PNM dead. Police, army and prison say the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And let me bring in my body. Tommy, you're kind of low, boy. Let me bring in my body.
Having some problems with my device. That's why you see me in and out.
Okay. And you're kind of low, too. Yeah.
I put it low because if I put it up, it's feeding back.
Oh, all right. Cool. No problem. All right. So let me say a special welcome to you, Tommy. How are you doing today?
I'm doing quite good, my friend, and your good self.
I can't remember. I have no complaints, man. Everything is splendiferous, fantabulous, wonderfulicious, and marvelicious.
That's fabulous.
Yeah. You know, these days every day is a great day, man. Regardless of the weather, you know. We can't control the weather. So Tommy, who you had first today?
I didn't pay much attention to it because I was having problems with my unit.
Don't worry yourself. Let me say welcome to Mr. COP. Mr. COP, a pleasant welcome to you. How are you doing today?
Good night to you, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. I just cool, thinking positive, not negative, trying to be cool, calm, and collective. I'm looking to have a bumper program tonight. Good night to listeners of viewers of WZYE 95.9 FM. Good night to you, and everybody. All the chat, everybody. Good night.
Good night to you, man. Yeah. Good night to you.
Good night to you, Mr. COP.
Yeah.
I think I resolved my problem. I think so.
The first person in chat tonight was Batos.
What
them two eyes mean, Tommy? Is that Koki eye?
No.
What do you mean?
They're watching everything.
That's what it means?
Yeah, but they're looking at us.
Batos watching everything?
Yeah, they're looking at us, yeah.
Oh, okay. I know Volsangas use that too. Yeah, the eyes one. I think Caribbean Soldiers use that too. Why three of them just use the same thing?
Well, I just want to tell you, eyes on you.
Oh, well, so if you're looking straight ahead, it's looking to the left. Why is it looking to the left instead of looking straight ahead or to the right?
We're looking cookie eye. They're looking cookie eye.
I tell you, looking So Bato's cookie eye.
You are the owner of that.
Well, you know, these things have just come up. Why why do they call people cookie eye?
I feel Uncle Tom, you can explain that more.
You feel you go explain it better?
Yeah.
Tommy. Hold on, hold on 1 minute.
Battles, good night to you, Battles.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to do something here which catch my eye, and I find this is just ridiculous. That we in 2026.
Yep.
2026. And we still going down that road. Anyway. All right, so back to tell me what is cookie eye again? What
Cookie eye is when your eye is not straight.
Your eye is not straight.
So it's cookie.
But what is the respectable word for it?
Yeah,
cookie eye is it disrespectful or not?
I don't know if there's a respectable word for it.
If you're cookie, you're cookie.
Yeah, that is local balance.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
Somebody sent me something today. Kote se. What I mean?
That refers to that's a name for local balance.
I know this local balance. What do you mean?
But for Trinity talk, kote la.
What do you mean?
I don't know what it means.
Well, ask Google it or ask Alaska.
Maybe somebody in the chat will tell us.
Alistair does know them thing?
No, the phone. What is it? The name on the phone you was calling? I could ask anything.
Oh.
Alexa.
Alexa. Yeah.
Siri,
Yeah.
what is kote la? No, not Coachella. Kote la. Alright, let me ask what is kote la?
Kote la.
The cat is out of the bag is an idiom that means a secret has been revealed, often accidentally. Essentially, something that was supposed to be kept hidden is now.
Cat out of the bag.
I didn't ask you that. You gave me the wrong thing. I asked you. Yeah, you gave me the wrong thing. Try to get the right thing. Kote la. It's a Trinity.
Thanks for clarifying. In Trinidadian usage, kote la is a kind of phrase where people are just saying, this is how it is, or this is what's happening. It's a way of confirming or stating a fact, kind of a casual conversational assurance.
Thank you. Hear that?
Kote la. This is how it is. That's how foolish Rowley is.
Yeah, what is a Macome man in Trinidadian too?
I like that question. I like that question.
Yeah, absolutely. In Trinidadian parlance, a macomeri, or sometimes macomeri man when referring to a male, is basically a close female friend, a confidant, or sometimes a godmother figure. It's really a term of trust and closeness, kind of like a ride or die friend. So it's definitely a big cultural term in Trinidad.
You sure that's the answer you were looking for?
Yeah. I wasn't looking for that type of answer, but who's that asking? Who's that asking there?
I asking one of these Alexa or Siri. You want to know?
Alexa, you on your own with that question, that answer.
Yeah, but they say a close female friend. That where the hint come from.
Macomeri.
They don't call her woman a Macomeri woman. They just call her man a Macomeri.
But it's a close female. He says a close female friend.
Yeah.
Stud. Hi. Yeah, Mr. Florida. Is that Florida?
Yeah, good night, Mr. Answer. Good night, Mr. Tommy. Good answer. Yeah, I know it is.
Are you close to any Makome man? Are you close to any Makome man?
No. Trinidad dictionary, you know. Yeah. So all the words and them that we use, you know, I think it was is a Trinidad dictionary. So me close to no Makome man. You know what I'm saying? But we had the devil in Trinidad. He had a press conference 2 days ago. So we had to look for a lab word for the devil. I treat you. But I'm gone. All right, guys. No problem. Yeah.
Ishwa Singh say, I think the word is cross-eye. You know, I never hear about no cross-eye. I hear about cocky eye.
Yeah, they say cross-eye too, man.
Wait, what part? Now in Chumaka Clavente where I grew up?
Well, up there is to say cocky eye. But south side is to be more, that the discipline word. Cross-eye.
Yeah, Bennett Thomas say cocky eye is Trini. Cross-eye? How you just got these stuff?
Cross-eye is a respectable word.
Cross-eye is a respectable word.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let me see something. That is the correct answer. A mix-up of things. Angelina Ramchan say a man who always want to be up in your private affairs. He's a Mako. In Trinidad terms, what is a Mako? A Mako. In Trinidadian terms, what is a Mako?
That's a really interesting phrase. Makome is actually a term used in Trinidadian culture. It generally refers to a person of mixed or uncertain identity, often in a historical colonial context. It pops up in folk music or stories. Does that give you the kind of context you were looking for?
Nah, I want to know what is a Mako. What is a Mako? A Mako.
Got it. So in Trinidadian parlance, Mako is a slang term for a busybody or someone who pries into other people's business. It's basically like calling someone a nosy person. So if you hear someone say Mako, that's what they mean.
Nosy.
See? Yeah. All them things get all them things on them.
But then that had to be the PNM only chucking the nose in the UNC business.
That's a PNM series.
Slang.
Yeah, that's a PNM series or PNM Alexa.
Yeah.
They might own Alexa. I know, serious. That's a PNM.
Yeah, I agree.
But long time, women used to call the child godmother Makome.
Oh, look, as you say that, the Santa Cruz just write that too. Makome is made a reference to godparents. I never know about no. Well, listen, up in Chumakak, any Makome man, you know, not no godparents, nah?
I agree with that.
Because I know my mother and grandmother used to call the child godmother Makome.
Yeah, well, Makome and Makome man is two different things.
Yeah. and Mako, if you drop the mare and just make it Mako, that's a whole new thing.
Since I small growing up, I always
Mako and Mako is two different words, you know.
It's MSCO.
Mako and Mako is I guess it's MSCO also. I don't know.
Yeah, come on now, Tommy. You talking about MAKO and MSCO is Mako. Mako, no problem, JC Pen. Mako is Mako. Yeah, we had plenty Mako up in Chumaka.
Makome is probably a French word.
What? Volsang say can also give somebody Koki Yoko. Oh, is that Koki Yoko or Koyoko?
A Koki Yoko is a back ride.
I want to jump on the back.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not a Koki Yoko.
Yeah, that's
That's a jockey rider. That's a jockey rider.
No. That's a Koki Yoko.
No, that is a backy rider. A Koki Yoko, a backy rider is when you jump on the back But when they come, when the ladies and them come from in front part and jump from, you could call that a kokioko.
Wow. Different. I know different.
That is
Yeah,
only
when they go on the back.
That is only happening to Uber.
No, well, that happened wrong. Once you want a kokioko.
That's a Uber special.
you can give your partner when you're growing up a backy rider.
A what?
A backy rider, a jacky rider. But when you're growing up and you get bigger, you want to give a girl a kokioko.
You're saying a batty rider or
a backy rider, a jacky rider.
Oh, okay.
I know kokioko to be a back ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody get you a kokioko. Yeah. Helen Matthews say a man who always in woman business. Santa Cruz say Marco is a person who always in other people business. Yeah, I know that one. Judy Ali say all those are loose words. Peter Sami say he learned that in Chumakak, Makome man. What you learn in Chumakak, Peter? You learn that in Chumakak? Peter, Peter, Peter. I ain't gonna finish it. Oh, yeah. Oh, you gonna
Makome.
Eh? But Tommy use the one that say Penny Growley's Marco. Okay. All your partner Gordon Ganga Chana Dry Gin Joseph to carry one on your back is a kokioko. You just say that. You didn't just say that?
We were having a little difference of opinion when it comes to COPs.
Well, COP say you didn't know, but that was a Taruba special. And a corner house Marco is somebody who lives at the corner house and always Marcoing by the window.
always peeping Tom.
Peeping Tom, right. He's just saying once who delves into others. But you know what? We have real culture in Trinidad and Tobago, you know.
Yeah.
The only country in the world has so much culture.
Boy, you know, we are culture for so, you know, boy. And, you know, it's like, you know, sometimes we just talk backwards. You know that, right?
Of course.
The reverse back.
Yeah. Or reverse back there?
Yeah, reverse back there.
What's your day? Let me reverse back.
Yeah, what's your day? Let me reverse back. Interested or no? Kevin George, welcome. Let me go back up to the top of the chat. So here now, I hear to say that news people across the world calling to interview the former, and he ain't taking no calls.
Yeah, he wanna take the interview and them.
Why not? Why?
He embarrassed. He shame. He shame. You know what he do? He think back.
Yeah, boy. That what he did was that you know, and we have some comments coming up. It have people who not involved in politics in Trinidad, but is a Trinidadian, and they're speaking out against that boy.
They say the man daughter too. Say daddy, that is a disgusting thing you say there.
The man shot himself in the foot.
Yeah.
But you know, but listen, we should know, you know. We should have known, you know. We should have known.
I see hate. Mr. Speaker, I see bitterness. Mr. Speaker, I see acrimony. Mr. Speaker, I see.
Exactly. And didn't he call him a Wajang? Didn't he describe him as displaying Wajang behavior? I'm not telling you Wall Street. Wall Street, no audio. No audio, Wall Street.
I'm gonna try something else. Hold on, I'm gonna try this one. I think I have it on my phone. I'm gonna take it from my phone. I'll get next one. We got next one here. Let me see. Here we go. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Here you go. All right, this is it here thing. Okay.
I see hate. Mr. Speaker, I see bitterness. Mr. Speaker, I see acrimony. Mr. Speaker, I see animosity. And Mr. Speaker, I see a man completely out of control. Completely out of control, Mr. Speaker. That is what I see. And that problem is not a new problem to me, you know. I was aware of the tendency for the honorable to go out of control since 1987. Argue your case. Everybody has a chance to do it. But not like my good friend. The minute you oppose my good friend, Mr. Speaker, the minute you oppose my good friend, he gets very, very angry. And if you oppose him strongly, Mr. Speaker, he becomes a raging bull. And that is what this government is not prepared to act. That is what it was. We just were not prepared to accept that. I see.
We have to say, boy, God rest his soul. Patrick Manning, don't care what people say about him. Don't care what they say about him. Right? There are some judgment he made that wasn't the right judgment, but most of his judgment was on point. First.
Especially this judgment.
Eh?
Especially this one.
Yes. Fitzgerald Hines. Never a minister under Patrick Manning. The best he could have done was a junior minister. Right? Now, I don't remember what Penny was at that point in time. Do you remember that?
Yeah?
I don't remember what Penny was under Manning. I think she was a minister.
Yeah, I think she was in trade or something too. No, that one wasn't trader.
No, Gopi Singh
wasn't trader.
Yeah, Gopi Singh had trade on, no problem. I don't remember what she was, right? But the research, we crack research analysts go tell me what Penny was, right? Think about it. That same fella, he kick out, he backbench, right? He backbench that fella, right?
Yep.
And other decisions that Manning made, right? And then when this fella came into power, some of them fellas who couldn't see light of the day under Manning, all of a sudden, many of them were ministers. Imagine that.
They became relevant.
Correct is right, Tommy. Think about that, folks. Think about that. If you are such a good person of judgment, of character, right? How could you ever have failed Gerald Hines as Minister of National Security? How? How?
And the mistake Patrick Manning make is when he put him on the backbench, still give him the opportunity to run for that Diego Martin seat.
But you see, that is Manning. That is the difference of Manning, though. Manning wasn't vindictive. You understand? Penny, thank you, Joel Sprang. Joel Sprang when Penny was public utilities ministers under Manning.
Yeah, public utilities minister.
Thank you. Don't think we just get yeah, research. Yeah, you understand? And listen, when we don't know, we don't know. We don't try to know like if we know everything.
And when we don't know, somebody does research and
somebody go know.
If you don't know, you ask somebody.
So I'm gonna be quick to tell you how Rowley is not a good leader or a politician. Mrs. Kamala just got an award in America for helping the women of the Caribbean and the diaspora. And you come and say something about that? You lose allies, and you realize you put your foot in him out. Lose allies, the whole region against him. All right, look out.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So Batos was in first. Uranus was second. Uranus lost his streak. Hafiz Mohammed was third, fourth, and fifth. Yeah, Batos tried to make a comeback. Yeah, Hafiz Mohammed was there again. Hafiz, welcome. Uranus, Hafiz. Angie boy, Angie was up. Angie, yeah, Angie coming.
Angie Darius?
No, Angie from Canada.
Good night to you, Angie.
Angie from Canada. Good afternoon, Professor Walsh, Uncle Thomas, COP and fellow villagers. Looking forward to an invigorating evening on WZYE. Blessings to you all. Blessings to you, Angie. Then Mala Sukai is next in. Good evening. Blessings to all after Almighty God. Helen Matthews. Blessings, Professor Walsh, Uncle Thomas, COP and fellow villagers. Listening, have a wonderful weekend. Although don't pay this fellow no attention, eh? Capitan boy, that Tommy partner. Tommy will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that best partner.
Oh yeah.
After the fellow with the cricketer last name. Rajendra Maharaj. Good evening, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, COP. Yeah, Tommy has some real good partners, you know.
Oh
Anthony
yeah.
Bonora. Good night, Batos, Hafiz, Uranus, Enavant, Mala, Helen. Welcome to you. Chanja Benjamin. Chanja and Benjamin. They two different. They are different first and a different last name. Right? Chanja and Benjamin. Yeah? Chanja, welcome. People ask me where my name come from, Anselm Libon. If I is French. Anytime I see them Asian and Parlez-vous François, tell them no Parlez-vous François. You know what I mean? You talking no French. Balto, WZYE TV, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and to the village people, pleasant evening. Pleasant evening to you. Ishwar Singh, a pleasant good evening to you. Michael Scotland boy. Michael, are you have any relationship to that fella in Port of Spain? What is he, Port of Spain? East, west, north, or south? One of them. Or they have any relationship? Good evening, all on the live chat with Professor Walsh, Tommy, and COP. That last name like Scotland. Is there plenty Scotlands in Trinidad?
Yeah,
You know,
plenty.
good evening, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and COP. All to my fellows that's in the chat. Just school boy. Sending a nice good night to Leonard's boy. I think that was the Leonard he sending it to, you know. I know. I want to get in people business, you know. Yeah, boy, look, I'm telling you, look, Leonard send back one, yes. Just cool, good evening, blessings. Special thing going back and forth there, you know. All right.
Something going on quiet.
I still not have people business, eh? Not me.
Yeah,
before they start accusing you of being a Makume man.
Yeah, I stay not at that. Not
no
me,
Mako. Yeah, Mako in.
A Mako here, a Mako she boy. And Lenora try a thing. After she and just school a little thing, she say, Michael S. Good evening. That's a good cover, you know. I like that one. Lenora, that's a good one. Yeah. You know, woman could cover the tracks good, you know.
Everybody.
Nothing that cover the tracks good like a woman. And I go leave it there. See if you don't have to answer, Tommy to answer. Gordon Ganga Chana Drygen Joseph say good evening to all in the village. I hope you are the kind of day that make God smile, or it can still happen. Just remember, the thou shall not. Okay. Whatever that means. You know what I mean? Whatever that means. Keith Dion Orion, welcome. Keith, when you type something, it has come up once and a kind of different thing. But Zena Smith, welcome. Blessed evening, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, COP, and everyone in the chat. Welcome to you.
Good night to you, Zena Smith.
Sumitra Bejan. Sumitra, your last name is really Bejan in truth, or is that Bejan?
Sumitra, good night to you.
Tommy, only think she's a Bejan, or that is she last name in truth?
I feel she's a Bejan.
You feel she's a Bejan?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that, Tommy. I feel she's a Bejan. Judy Ali, welcome. Hello.
Good night to you, Judy Ali.
What's happening to talk in this segment? Yeah, boy, lots of things going on. Michael Scotland again, boy. Michael Jonathan, are you related to Michael Scotland? Told them had the same first name. Good night, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Blessings to all. Just Georgia, welcome. Good evening, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Rowley lies when he's in government, no out of government. No, you just call him the king, like the Lion King, boy. Patricia Pancho, welcome. Prime Rambaran, welcome. Look, Angela Darius, Tommy. Angela Darius, welcome. Angie, welcome. Good evening to everyone in the village. Looking forward to another great show. Yeah, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Sherry Abraham. That's a new one. Abraham. That's a new person.
Yeah, that's a new person.
Welcome to the village.
Yeah, let's say welcome to Sherry. Sherry new.
Welcome to the village, Sherry.
Welcome. Nice good night to you, Sherry.
Hope you like your stay here.
Angelina Rambaran, welcome. So, folks, we're gonna go for a good look.
Where that Sherry? Where that Sherry from? That Sherry from Vaizavada?
Well, she go tell we.
Yeah, go tell me where from Vaizavada. That is Sherry from Vaizavada.
Any participant, folks, we're gonna take a quick break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COPNU, and WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, I know you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
Take care, Breaker.
We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COPNU, on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, when we join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE. Don't forget, folks, when we join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Tommy. All right. Tommy, getting feedback. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live.
So, folks, hold on. Good. I will get that one folder just now. Thank you, Miss Santa Cruz. I will get that one. So, folks, this is an editorial by Ken Ali, The Untold Story, Rowley versus Penny, Balize House Funding. Yeah, COP and Tommy. Do you all believe there is an inside job in order to get rid of Penelope Week-Beckles?
Nothing surprises me when it comes to the PNM.
Okay.
You're not supposed to be exposing that. What you're doing over there is exposing Keith Rowley secret, and many of them that I believe you're exposing in my belief Stuart Young secret, Marvin Gonzalez secret, Faris Alwa secret, Camille Robinson Regis secret. You're exposing them secret and them by speaking about that. But yes, it have a great strategy to move Penny, and it start off from the PNM leader in Tobago when the lost election, remember when he lost election, he said he come to resign, and 2-3 weeks after, he said no, he not resigning because just now we're going to have a shake-up in leadership. He exposed that over there, and people speaking about it now. And yes, it have a hypocrisy and a hypocritical way to move Penny right now. I call it hypocrisy.
Let me get this voice.
They undermining her right now. Yeah, they misleading her in the parliament.
Hold on.
Yes, guys. And if you're looking for the biggest Mako in TNT, it's Marsha Walker. This woman is obsessed with Prime Minister Kamala's business in and out of Parliament. Do you know she supports what Dr. Rowley called Kamala, saying Kamala brought that on herself. I think Marsha needs some red couch therapy.
Now, listen to this. COP and Tommy, right? Before we get into this video, have you heard Makila Pandey condemn the former statement? I'm asking because I don't know. Have you heard Mashup Walker condemn the statement?
No.
Have you heard the Women's League of the PNM condemn the statement?
No.
No.
Have you heard Penelope Beckers, a woman, right? The first woman political leader of the PNM condemn the former statement?
No.
No.
So
the Haloconia Foundation. The Haloconia Foundation.
Yes. Have they criticized or no?
No.
So they're very selective then.
This is a tit for tat. She call him a Oreo. This is she call him a Oreo, so he have reasons call she that.
And you know something? I don't like to get on other people. I don't get on other people's program, but I call her my friend, Anika. Anika have a very good program called State of Affairs. Right? So, you know, I went on the program and her co-host, Marcus is his name. Yeah, Marcus. Marcus is his name. So, Marcus trying to make an analogy between small pin and the statement that the former made. So yeah, what I do if I living on Mars and I don't know what small pin means and what the statement made by the former, you Google it. When I Google small pin, right? You know, it's like you have a pin and it could be a small pin. I mean, there could be other connotations too. Yes, there could be. But when you Google Jamet, it's one, you know, that you get. And I was like, Marcus, your red tutu showing, you know. Yeah, oh boy, I have a red PNM card in my wallet, boy. That man. Yeah, I say, way boy, the PNM really had them tutu bay, you know. By the way, what tutu bay means? Tutu bay.
No, don't let we human answer that. Ask the lady in the phone.
All right, let me ask you.
She will say, I bet she say, excellent question.
I don't understand that language. In Trinidadian terms, what does tutu bay mean?
In Trinidadian culture, tutu is a colloquial term often used to refer to a small child or a baby, kind of a term of endearment. It can also be used more broadly just for something small or cute, depending on context. So if it's in a song or a tune, it might be referencing that kind of affection or tenderness. Let me know if you have...
No, I want to know what tutu bay means in Trinidadian. Tutu bay. What does tutu bay mean?
Thanks for the clarification. In Trinidadian parlance, tutu can be a term of endearment.
No. What does tutu bay mean? Tutu bay.
I see now. Tutu bay is a phrase from Trinidadian dialect.
No, it's my accent here. You ain't getting my accent, man.
Tutu bay.
Tutu bay.
I understand now. Thanks for your patience. Tutu-B is actually a local expression.
All right. Stop. I'll get back to you. You didn't understand.
You're telling she the wrong thing to say.
You pronounce it wrong.
You gotta say Tutulbe.
Tutulbe?
Yeah,
Tutulbe.
Tutulbe?
Yeah.
All right.
You say Tutulbe.
Let me try again. Tutulbe. Trinidadian. What that means in Trinidadian? Tutulbe.
Ah, got it. So Tutilbe in Trinidadian is a term used colloquially for a close female friend or someone you trust like a sister. It's kind of like a term of endearment. Let me know if you need any more clarification on that or any other expressions.
Nah.
That's wrong.
You don't understand Trini Palance then.
Do you understand Trini Palance?
Yes, I do. I was just making sure I was on the same page. If you have other Trinidadian phrases or dialects you want to discuss, I can help break them down or explain them. Just let me know.
All right, I'll come back to you in a little minute. I'll come back to you.
Wall Street, when you say it's a Tutulbe.
As I was saying, they come up with, they spell it correctly, Tutulbe. They spell it correctly. Yeah. So he was Tutulbe. And I tell him, take off his rear tutu. Man get vexed, yes, boy. He use all kind of language on the program, boy.
No expletives though.
Man use the P word, all kind of thing, boy. Yeah. When them fellas defending the PNM, it's to defend the PNM by any means necessary.
Yeah. Aggressive,
you know, correct. Yeah. Boy, the man was he get upset, boy. Or they just talk about my veins in my hair just go up and all kind of thing. Them veins just them permanent vein I have, you know. They don't have to go up or down, you know. Them permanent veins, but
let me ask you, were you ever in that state where you defended the PNM in that manner?
No, never. How could I ever be in that state when we were the ones that started exile and stranded citizens against the PNM government?
True.
That could never be the case. How could that be the case when I was fighting for the Lavantel to Washington Empowerment Center? That could never be the case. How could that be the case when I was fighting for the building up in Chumacac, Lavantel?
But then all the years I know Wall Street calling radio station thing, Wall Street never support everything. At that time Wall Street was against it.
Yeah, I never supported everything. Yeah. And I tell them, you see, I don't just, because something wrong, I just jump out of myself, right? Why would I jump out of myself? A government in office for 10 months. Me personally, I go jump out myself and say, boy, I tell
Uncle
people
Tommy,
I have more patience than Port of Spain General Hospital.
Uncle Tommy,
yes, sir.
In them days, Wall Street just hit me hard enough.
Boy, what? I said hit.
He said hit me hard enough.
For 6.
Now for 8. For 6 and 2 extras.
Well, me and Wall Street, we used to always dominate the program and them, and all them programs that we dominated.
Yeah, because when I come to them programming them, I used to come with facts. You understand? Not FAX, you know. That is just part of my makeup. I like facts. My mother not tell me that a liar has no memory. So when I give you facts, I don't remember what I give you because it's the truth. Up to today, I go play this video for you. Let me play this video for you. Let me get this video here. I want to play this video. Let me play this video. Hold on, Let me see if it's here. Up to today. And folks, today we're gonna do this one.
Bubble Head of the Day.
Yeah, we want you to submit your and Gangachana Drygen Joseph. Please don't comment, don't call Ulrich. Don't comment, don't call, because right now, always the champions. 2 always the champions. We want somebody else to get it today. Please, Ulrich and Gangachana. Them is the champion. So, Gangachana, don't comment. Yeah. And Ulrich,
Only disqualify from this competition.
Yeah, only disqualify. Ulrich, stay so in your clothes. So our pants, Ulrich. For the rest of the night. So our skirt. So our blouse. You know? I don't know, Ulrich is a seamstress too.
So when you say it must have a next bubblehead.
Yeah. You don't want the same bubblehead.
Oui, papa. Oui, papa.
We don't want an original bubblehead. We want an imitation bubblehead.
I think it's easy to get another bubblehead today. Oh yeah.
So you want to go with your bubblehead of the day right now?
Oh, I'm giving KCR.
Oh, you giving KCR bubblehead? All right.
Yeah.
So COP, you wanna go?
Who's KCR?
KCR. Put DR in front of it. Put DR in front of it.
Dr. KCR.
Keith Christopher.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, Casey Sweetie back in the day.
Why Giddy man that good? Why Giddy man them good name and thing for? Just better say Kobo and Dana.
No, but we don't know Kobo award. All right. So folks, COP.
Bubblehead award too good to give Keith Rowley.
COP, you see you distract me, man. I wanted to get this thing here. Hold on. Let me see if I get it here. Oh, here it is. Listen, not one PNM person could have ever disputed this. Not one. Take a listen to this. I'm not even going to play the whole thing. Take a listen to this.
According to a Caribbean Development Bank poverty assessment, 26.3% of black people in Trinidad and Tobago live below the national poverty line under Prime Minister Keith Rowley. This is significantly higher than the national poverty rate of 15.2%. The poverty rate for black people is also higher than the poverty rate for other ethnic groups in Trinidad and Tobago, such as East Indians, 12.5%, and mixed, 10.6%. There are several factors that contribute to the epidemic.
COP and Tommy, no one, zero, not one PNM person, none of them could ever put fake news on that. Not one of them. Where Wall Street get them statistics from? Where you get them statistics from? Who it is? All kind of thing. I say, listen, the fact check is free, you know. Nobody had to pay to fact check somebody. Understand? But they didn't like that. Unmute your mic. Yes, COP, mute your mic. Unmute your mic, COP. All right. While COP unmute his mic, here we go. I can't unmute his mic. All right. So listen to this, folks. Listen to this.
The Untold Story, Rowley versus Penny, Balize House Funding, an editorial by Ken Ollie. 3 former senior PNM government officials have been meeting at a well-appointed home in northwest Trinidad with a clear agenda: removal of Penelope Beckles-Robinson, first as opposition leader and then as party boss.
And it tells you why the former could have a press conference, and the former could have a press conference, and Marvelous Marva could have a press conference, Colin Booth could go and talk, Faris Awari could go and talk. All of them could just go and talk with no consequences of their action. None.
And none of them could sit down at a press conference when Keith Rowley having one.
None of them. Not one dog back. Not one of them.
There's no question about the weakness of the leadership.
No question. None.
That 26% of black people living in poverty, Keith Rowley and the PNM create poor black people in communities and build HGC house all down south in UNC constituency and create poor black people in those constituency and them for political support. And nobody can tell me I lie. Every HGC buildings it have down south, and you go inside there, you see poverty. You see a community needs social assistance. Keith Rowley create that.
Correct is right. Well, let's continue to listen.
Ms. Beckles-Robinson is aware of the plot and has told party allies she is not afraid of them. The ex-officials have reviewed the likely backing for Stuart Young to be named leader of the opposition, noting that a minimum of 7 opposition parliamentarians must write to President Christine Kangaloo pledging support. The next PNM leadership poll is due in June 2029, mere months before the general election. The media conference by former Prime Minister and party leader Dr. Keith Rowley was strategically planned at staying politically relevant. Rowley...
You know, it was strategically planned. You understand? And don't think we know that is a distraction too, you know. Don't think we know that, you know. But COP and Tommy, did he call Trump name at all? Did he call anything with America at all?
Not once.
Nah, he just said the United States. This is the United States. He can't say Trump at all. He can't say Trump. He can't say Trump at all. And carry come. And carry come. Yeah.
But hey, I just said that, COP. I wonder what Mia Motley thinks about this.
He exposed Mia Motley. Mia was hiding up that she didn't want the CARICOM to know that she went with Keith Rowley begging for Venezuela. She didn't want nobody to know that. Keith Rowley exposed it.
But what about the CARICOM chairman? Is not a woman? The one who the Prime Minister wrote to. Isn't the CARICOM chairman a woman?
She was not a woman, was a man.
No. You remember when the Prime Minister said she write to someone
about the kidnapping? About the kidnapping of the citizen.
Yes. And she never get an answer.
Was a man or a woman?
I thought it was a man.
It was a man?
That's what I thought.
Oh God, man.
Because after the man was a woman, or no?
All right, let me see. Who is CARICOM chair? That was last year, right?
No.
When was that? 2021?
24.
Who was CARICOM chair in 2024?
Yeah.
2024. No man, that was Irfan Ali. He was Irfan Ali. All right, who was the woman CARICOM chair? All right, who was the? Let me see this. Hold on. Maybe someone done put it up in the chat already. You know? Who was the woman CARICOM chair?
It's 2022. She wrote that letter, no?
That's what I thought. Hold on. Here we go. Secretary General, my bad. Dr. Carla Barnett. Thank you, Financial Guru. Brent Thomas Inquiry. Dr. Carla Barnett. Secretary General of CARICOM. That's what I was talking about. A woman. Where is she? Where is she? All you see what's going on? Where are they?
They hiding.
Eh?
They hiding.
In the corner.
Nobody lives there.
Nobody
lives there. But we continue to listen.
Aired dirty laundry about not being invited to the PNM's 70th anniversary function and pledged to spill more. The quick and emphatic rejoinder to the ex-leader's claim further confirms there is no love lost between Rowley and Ms. Beckles-Robinson.
Really?
They want her out, one knowledgeable top party person told me, because they feel she is too quiet. Columnist Martin Daly recently asked whether the Facebook account PNM Changemakers, a faceless group that is pressing for a party shakeup, is a Rowley/Young axis. Young made a hurried denial. Young has his own communications machinery and comments on national issues without consulting the party's hierarchy. There is ongoing PNM discord over Ms. Beckles-Robinson's appointment of Foster Cummings and Faris al-Rawi to the Senate. The duo has been termed toxic and not the image the PNM needs to win the electorate's support. Most interestingly, Ms. Beckles-Robinson has not commented on the stinging allegations with respect to construction of Balize House under Rowley's watch. Rowley was fed softball questions at the media conference, with no one pressing him on how the PNM rose in a decade from a $4 million debt to finance a $100 million building. One person with knowledge of the project told me, not a single cent came from the PN. The party printed 105,000 raffle tickets, with 10 vehicles as prizes, with the aim of raising $10.5 million. Tickets were distributed to the 41 electoral constituencies, but most of the funds were not remitted to the party. 3 construction contractors paid for a large number of tickets, and 2 of the contractors won cars, won a luxury vehicle. CPEP and URP workers were also mandated to cough up funds, but it is not known how much reached the party's leadership. At least 5 major contractors supplied material and carried out construction works using unmarked trucks. Several other contractors reached out to a then top party official and government minister to contribute to construction and retrofitting. At least a couple have question marks over their heads. One in the know person said, Rowley uttered a vulgarity against Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar instead of explaining the questionable Balize House funding. People close to Ms. Beckles-Robinson said she is aiming to distance PNM from Rowley, the same way he did to Patrick Manning after the party's defeat in 2010. It's sweeping time, one person said, referencing the PNM's general election song. At age 77, an aggrieved Rowley is still spoiling for a fight, determined to see the return of Young, his favored successor. The Rowley Young team is said to be planning to reach out to 2 former UNC frontliners who have been busy on social media. For various reasons, Balize House is likely to remain at the center of a political storm.
Hear that?
The untold...
Hear that?
Yep.
But, you know, something that's very interesting, And COP and Tommy, you know, it is sad, when you call somebody something and it proves to be correct. You know what I mean? When you make certain statements and the person prove you to be correct. Where is that one? Let me see if that one is over here somewhere. Where did I put that, boy? All right, I gotta look for that because I wanted to play that right after this one here. But let me play this one here. This young lady hit the nail on the proverbial head, all right, with certain questions. And a lot of young ladies have come out and asking certain questions and legitimate questions, right? Take a listen to this one. And I will look for that other one in the meanwhile.
Dr. Rowley, you come back with this word Jamet again? Who you calling Jamet? Not my Prime Minister, the Honorable Kamla Persad-Bissessar, SC. Not the accomplished, learned, qualified, beautiful, vibrant leader of Trinidad and Tobago. You can't be calling she no Janet, right? All you ever hear is saying hit dogs as holler. Let me explain it to you, right? Because Rowley and jumping out just so, things has happened for a reason. Let me scale it back a bit. Let me follow the train. Let me follow the thread, right? Let me unravel that thread. International and local news, as well as regional news, would have reported that there is a narco listing, and on that listing, it is alleged that there is names of politicians, right? All right. When the leader went to the Shields of America, she would have also gotten, to the Shield of America, sorry, she would have also gotten a list of persons of interest. All right, nice. Recently in Parliament, she would have stood up and she would have stated it clear with no water in her mouth that Balize House was funded by the narco trade. Then not too long after, not even a good week, we have Dr. Rowley having a press conference and calling the leader a Jamet. Hit dogs does holler. Hit dogs does holler. Dr. Rowley, are you scared? Do you know persons personally who is on that persons of interest list? That tactic he used yesterday was just to distract, right? Low level, demeaning, maligning, disrespectful comments about the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. It is to distract us. Do not be distracted, Trinidad and Tobago. PNM would have us believe that Balize house was built. That $100 million house, allegedly, was built by cake and bake sales and raffles. Who all the feel people at Trinidad and Tobago is?
You know
we right.
We papa.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
She's singing good. She's singing good.
She hit the nail on the proverbial head. All you show me some receipts now, man. You understand?
That why it was coming in the country, passing through the country freely.
Yeah.
All the names and them on that list. Who was doing business?
Give me some receipts. If all you sell 50 million in cake and bake sale and cars.
And yeah, they say they even instruct the URP workers and CPEP workers to buy, you know.
Yeah.
And the hard was to buy, you know.
They had to buy. All the thing them wicked and evil, deceitful.
You see when Foster come in, they say out the fire all the CPEP workers and them die we people.
Die we people. Yeah.
They instruct the people and them that have to buy.
Yeah. Take $100 and buy a raffle ticket. Not one of them win any car. Not one of them. You just say a contractor win a car? A contractor.
Two of them.
Two of them win cars. You think them wicked and evil and joke?
And then after the truck packer by Balize house doing pouring out concrete and thing.
All you think this thing you know joke, you know.
So the winner and the winner.
What you mean? Them win and them win. And the poor black disadvantaged people lose as usual.
Lose.
Even when the PNM win, them lose.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Big time they lose.
Them lose. Let me finish this video. Holy calls. Let me finish this video. Let me finish this video. I doesn't finish some of these video on them. Holy calls. Yeah. All right. Let me finish this video. This boy here now. You think it's easy?
We's fools?
Yeah.
We not stupid. 10 years ago, we might have buy that nonsense, but not now. Right? And all of your PNM who just boast that PNM is an institution. Well, most established institutions, if not all, does have financial statements and audits and accountants involved.
Woo! Mm-hmm. She preach. Yeah. Them, there are no books. Show the people the books. We all you collect 100 million. What is the big deal? That easy as peasy. Yeah.
Show us the financial reports. Show us where the money to build the Balize come from. If the Prime Minister is not telling the truth, show us. But you all would not be able to show us. Because what she said was the truth.
Hear that? What she said.
And if she lie, bring the evidence.
Bring the evidence.
Bring the evidence.
Yeah, but this is what I was
she had Jamet. That is not the evidence.
Distraction.
Yeah.
Distraction.
Using foul language and nasty words.
Diversionary
evidence. It's not the evidence. Keith Rowley. You nasty man.
Yeah. Now listen, as we always say, a liar has no memory, right? And it seemed to me that he could lie at 8 8:33, and at 8:33:01, he forget he just lied.
And all the person who tell themselves they're ambitious in the PNM, all of them keep a blind eye and say, yes, he talking the truth.
Yeah.
None of them will stand up and say, nah, that was, he shouldn't do that. It was insulting. None of them will do that.
But listen to this. The PNM come out and say, no. Rowley say he wasn't invited to the 70th or 70th, whichever anniversary.
70th.
The 70th anniversary. The PNM come out and say it's not true. Take a listen.
The Lying King strikes again. Chairman, Honorable Marvin Gonzalez, MP. Political Leader, Honorable Penelope A. Beckles, MP. General Secretary, Senator Foster Cummings. Treasurer, Mr. Nal Ram Singh. January 21st, 2026. Dr. the Honorable Keith Christopher Rowley. Former Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Former political leader of the People's National Movement. Dear Dr. Rowley, on behalf of the People's National Movement, it is my distinct honor and privilege to extend to you and to Mrs. Sharon Clark Rowley a most cordial invitation to attend the PNM's 70th anniversary celebrations, which will be held on Monday, January 26, 2026, from 6 p.m. at Queen's Hall, Port of Spain. This auspicious event will bring together members, supporters, and well-wishers as we celebrate our legacy, our achievements, and our continued service to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Your presence at this milestone anniversary would be most meaningful as we pause to reflect on and honor our history, celebrate our successes, and chart the path forward with unity, strength, and vision. We would be deeply honored to welcome you and Mrs. Rowley as our special guests on this auspicious evening. With kind regards, Foster Cummings, General Secretary, People's National Movement.
Yeah, Foster Cummings really sent it out. He even said that in the news tonight, that he sent it out, but he don't know if Keith Rowley get it. Wow. They say that he don't know if Keith Rowley get it. They say a female woman pull it back. When he sent it out, them pull it back because they really didn't want Keith Rowley to attend that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
because they know Keith Rowley and some of them undermining the lady now.
Yeah. But you lie, you get it.
You get it.
Lie. lie, you get it. You understand? Because
we gotta get a clip with that boy lie. You know?
Yeah. He can't remember. He can't remember that lie so much.
Lie so much.
The Lion King, you know. That is the Lion King. That man, I tell you, he will lie at 5.
You want to encourage people to vex with Penny and say that was a nasty thing, not to invite Keith Rowley. But what is she inviting him to over there for? Keith Rowley mash up the PNM for good,
Good.
For good. I used to use it a little churn. He put as MP and thing.
Yep.
Them is little churn.
Yeah. Let me take this call. Southwestern, welcome.
Good night to you, Professor. Uncle Tommy. A pleasure. Good night to you.
Good night to you, sir.
Your Excellency.
Good night to you, big brother.
Mr. COP, this is your delegate and your only secretary. But Uncle Tommy.
Yes, sir.
You know, as an organization and an institution, they're supposed to have audit reports on the financial gains and what they have, whatever donation or whatever, on the books.
Correct.
The source of funds and everything.
Certainly.
Yeah. That's it?
Yeah.
Right. So look out tonight. This program showing the PNM is a taxing, lying, thieving organization. Because the first
pedophile organization.
Penny supposed to do is to bring out the books and show the audit report. But then again, I did see on this program, Penny is an interim leader. And it looked like Rowley decided now that Stuart Young has to take the lead. So she tried to come in. Because everything in the drug trade and criminality, she losing the fight. But the PNM I feel Rowley going to say that now. Because first I come and say the Senate. Then in the program, he said wherever he is, he wish him well. But you can see, when it was in Tobago, and they get 11-7, and when they come Trinidad, they get 22. That is to tell you, Penny show Rowley that he no longer irrelevant in the PNM. So we, as the callers and this program, right? People should show gratitude to your program and donate a little financial reward because you show the PNM plainly and the supporters of the PNM. They have no integrity and the PNM don't care about people and even the supporters. And they'll go the length and breadth to thief. Have a pleasant good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, Southwestern. Remember Karen on the show some years ago made some statements?
Yeah, I remember that. Well, listen, we batting fast and furious tonight. There's only women making comments.
Yeah.
Women making comments. Yeah, this next young lady, she sent a message to Penny Week Beckles. Yeah, she sent a message. You know, people just wince when you put week in between Penny and Beckles, you know.
Yeah. It's clip after clip.
It's clip after clip after clip. We these clip meisters tonight.
Exposing the PNM and exposing Rowley nasty behavior.
Exposing them. That's what we're doing. Listen to this one.
Yeah, well, yeah, morning. So I say, let me pop in here fast. Might have to make a part 2 to this video because there's so much to unpack from the former press conference yesterday. Too much to try to say in 10 minutes. But what I want to ask this morning to the Honorable Miss Penelope Beckles, who is the real leader of the opposition?
You know, will you hear that? COP and Tommy, that is the $1 billion question. If anybody know Penny, can you tell her, please, that Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy, and COP want to have 1 minute of a time? Just a minute. We want no longer than a minute.
No, 5 minutes, 10 minutes interview. 10 minutes interview on WZYE.
No,
anybody know the opposition leader? No. It have questions to ask her. Anybody out there know the opposition leader?
All right.
We're not going to abuse her. We're not going to speak to her nasty. We're going to be tolerated.
Yeah.
We're going to be respectable. But we will ask questions.
Yeah, we ask the tough question.
Question like this young lady.
Yeah, you got. Only listen to the young lady, yeah?
There's so much to unpack from the former press conference yesterday. Too much to try to say in 10 minutes. But what I want to ask this morning to the Honorable Miss Penelope Beckles, who is the real leader of the opposition? Is it Foster Cummins? Is it Marvin Gonzalez? Is it Stuart Young? Is it Dr. Keith Rowley? The reason why I had to ask that, because right now, Ms. Penelope Beckles, your leadership is coming across as very weak.
You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? Yeah, and when I think we want to take credit for the first one to go on record. I say that Penelope Weak Beckles has shown herself to be a very weak. And we used to talk about a platypus, a jellyfish, and an invertebrate. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, we used to talk about that from out Jump Street. And here now, people are coming and confirming that we here at WZYE was talking the truth and giving you facts, not fiction. Facts. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Let me continue to listen.
And I want to know, Miss Penelope Beckles, as a woman, as a female, and the first female leader of the PNM party, a party that would have had 70 years of reign in this country, if you are not now going to distance yourself from the comments of the former leader of the party, Dr. Keith Rowley?
Does she have the temerity, the breasticular fortitude to distance herself? Does she have it? I want to think. COP, tell me, does she have it?
Yeah, I think that she have it.
I don't think so.
I think that she have it, but she have to take some drastic action. She had to make some dread move. She had to get rid of Marvin one time. She had to get rid of Faris one time. She had to get rid of Foster one time. And anybody who will a press conference without she, get rid of them and take control of the party.
COP, then you're agreeing with Tommy, she don't have it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I extended on it. I had to put in them battle.
Tommy, why are you saying she don't have it?
She don't have no man in that party that who's standing up with she or for her.
I mean, Foster Cummins, Foster Goins.
Remember, many of them tell themselves they're feminine too. You know? Many of them look masculine. You know?
Foster Goins. What about Foster Goins, Tommy?
It's like Silent Night.
It's like what? Silent Night?
Like Silent Night.
Okay.
Roddy's not listening. Marvin not listening.
Okay.
Young not listening. Imber not listening. Awari not listening.
All right, let me continue to listen.
And what she done, if you see,
and if you do not,
yeah,
if you do see the opposition leader doing a media conference or speaking, you know who she just see? You just see that one from Digo Martin who Keith Rowley make a MP. You just see, you just see and Anderson nephew, Kareem. Yeah, them settle them little churn on them. You just see a wrong she. And next little Indian boy from somewhere like get aside over there, you see them a wrong she. You're not seeing the bullies and them who undermining she. You're not seeing them.
But she should keep them closer to she.
Them bullies and them.
You gotta keep
no, they don't want to be. They don't want to be close to she and thing. They want to exile she. They want to boot she out.
Yeah. All right, we continue to listen.
Distance yourself, then that says a lot about your leadership as a leader and as a woman. Because ain't no way you as a leader and as a woman can sit idly by and condone the utterances of the former leader by calling the Honorable Prime Minister a Jamet. And for the PNM Women's League, right? I want to know, and I'm listening to hear if you all will come and condemn the words and the utterances of the former Prime Minister, Dr. Rowley, and his utterances against a female and another woman. Because something like that shouldn't be seen as being acceptable. Because every day, women in this country, right, are being targeted and bullied by men. And utterances like that shouldn't be seen as being celebrated. But it would seem like the selective outrage in the PNM continues to flourish itself. Because I'm not hearing all them PNM activists, all those activists who always quick to pick apart everything that the Honorable Prime Minister say and say that she should apologize for this and she should apologize for that. But here we are, right? The former is making a derogatory comment like that, and this morning, everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. Where is the outrage? Where is the outrage? For the activists and them, where is the outrage? Because I am very sure, I am absolutely sure that if those utterances was made by the Prime Minister, Ms. Kamla Persad-Bissessar, and she had turned around and labeled Ms. Penelope Beckles a Janet, I am sure today, every newspaper, everybody would have been up in arms. How she could say that, how should the outrage would have been deafening.
You know, have there been anything printed in the newspapers condemning the former? I'm asking.
Nah.
No.
No.
Oh, huh?
No.
Anything?
No.
Anything in the newspapers before the state? COP, maybe you didn't go all the way to the middle page. Maybe you missed it.
Well, something so important, what are you putting it in the middle page for?
Well, you know, when you want to hide it, you have to put it in the middle page.
Well, when you hide it. People just can't find it. What are you hiding it for?
Yeah. Eh? No, serious, Tommy. You see
somebody call and tell us.
I watch Akash face last night in the news, and you can naturally see the shame in his eyes. You can naturally see the shame in that boy's eyes for documenting that and highlighting that. I hear his mother. It alleged that his mother said that's a disgusting thing to do.
You know, let me ask you a question too. Has any PNM at all come out and condemned that statement?
Nobody. No. The only person condemned that statement, in my knowledge, is Kizelle Jackson.
Okay. What about people like Gangachana, Jaijen Joseph? You know, either support that party, left, right, and center. Did he just put
no, he didn't support that. He said that is disgusting.
He said that?
Yeah. He said that is disgusting. Yeah, I believe so.
Oh,
well,
he
go tell you what he said. He go tell you. He go send it back again.
Okay. All right. So let me finish this. I'll play this. He sent a voice note. I'll play that voice note, boy, because I go be shocked. I ain't lying. Anyway, let me finish this.
And let me say good night.
The outrage tend to be very.
Go ahead.
Let me say good night to the 500 members that locked on to WZYE TV. Good night. Each one of you all tag a friend and just press that subscribe button.
Be quiet, because if everybody trying to play it down. Everybody trying to play it down, you know. Everybody trying to play it down. But you see, it's showing the undertones of the PNM and what it stands for. You understand? And you now see the reason why the PNM would have lost its way and it has descended into the gutter of politics. Because just look at the leader. Look at the utterances of the leader, and you could know and understand why Stuart Young felt comfortable to say that the Prime Minister went and Zami in the washroom, right? And where that same Dr. Rowley could say what? That you have to groom women like a golf course. Keyword there being groom women, right? These are the utterances and these are the thinking, you understand, of that leader. And it goes to show you exactly why Trinidad is the way it is, right? Because you want to come now and say that, the PNM have been in power for 70 plus years, right? 70 plus years of PNM rule, and look at this country. And out of that 70 plus years, the PNM party have been the one that have controlled the reins of power the most. And look at this country. Look at this country. I want all the people, let us look around and see how this country looking at, and tell me, after 70 plus years, right, with the PNM having the majority reign, how this country looking, how the roads looking, how the infrastructure looking. You just have to look at Laventille. The PNM stronghold, and out of those 70 years, I don't think the PNM have ever lost that seat in that Laventille, Beetham Junction area. They never lost. So 70 years, look at the infrastructure of that area. Look at the people. Look at the high unemployment rate. Look at the teenage pregnancies. Look at the educational level. Look at the opportunities of the people in that area. And it just goes to show you exactly what the PNM is and how they represent. Right? They don't care. They literally don't care about the people and the core supporters who have always had their back. They have no shame and they are blatant with it. Right? He said a lot, it's plenty to talk about, but I definitely will come back and make a part 2, right? Because you're also seeing the undertone in that when he said that for the 70 years, for the anniversary, according to him, he didn't get an invite, right? He didn't get an invite and he will deal with it at a later date. Penny? But I see now that apparently that too is a lie, because now it is being coming out that he not only got an invitation to the 70th anniversary, it was hand-delivered to him. So how we could go on a press conference and lie? Dr. Rowley?
Oh, God, right. Ethiopia, Tommy, that fella real good, you know, right? Gotta give him credit.
But I like this young lady. Bad. I like this young lady.
Yeah, she does nice and smooth. Nice and smooth, man. And she
not reading from a script, eh? She don't have a script, eh? From she heart.
Yeah, she talking the thing. Let me continue listening.
Really? Why lie? So you would have gotten the invitation and you somehow forget? Maybe you should come out and apologize to your members for saying that you didn't get an invitation when you actually got an invitation and you forget. But I doubt he will come out and admit that, and I doubt he will come out and apologize, because that is who Dr. Rowley is. That is who Mr. Manning tried to warn we about who Dr. Rowley is, but we didn't listen. We didn't listen to Manning when he tried to warn us about Dr. Rowley and when he don't get his way, right? And for the other one, Reggie's, right? Wanting to call our Prime Minister, which, Miss Camille, like you forget you went past maths out. Like you forget that you went on a platform and say that you went past maths, that they didn't even attempt it. And for nobody, don't laugh at me, don't laugh at me, say they want nobody to laugh at you. For basically admitting that you can't pass maths, that you're not good with numbers, that you never even attempted it. Right? You didn't want nobody to laugh at you, but here you are, up on a platform, casting stones against the Honorable Prime Minister. I am very sure my Prime Minister passed maths, and she's very well educated. Maybe you should go back and attempt to do maths, Camille. It's never too old to go and start taking over maths and actually go and do a little lessons, and educate yourself and edify yourself so that you wouldn't come on our platform and make yourself look dunce. Camille? All you have no shame, boy. All you have no shame. But then too, you just have to look at the leader, you understand? Look at the gutter politics that the then leader of the opposition, Dr. Rowley, used to practice, and you will actually see why all of them, from Shamfa, Stuart Young, and all of them, why it is the way it is. They have no shame. Gutter politics. And that's just exactly who the PNM is. Anyways, I'll go pop back in with part 2.
Boy, she preach, boy. Let me get you wrong.
Take one for me too.
Yeah,
she had to get wrong for WZYE round of applause.
Yeah, she had to get round of applause. She must get round of applause.
And Wall Street,
yeah.
Wall Street, this round of applause at WZYE become a big thing, you know. Let me tell people how all you had to come real good now. All you had to come real good now to get a round of applause at WZYE, yeah? Take pattern from that young lady. All you had to come real good now. This become real big, you know.
I know.
That round of applause, you know.
Well, understand. Everybody getting round of applause now.
Yeah. All you had to come real good now to get a round of applause. And what I want to say to before you go a break, for a man to be using those kind of words towards a leader, a prime minister, a SC lawyer, is people who engage in pedophile behavior, Macmoman behavior, buggery behavior. People who use those kind of words does engage in those things. And people who engage in those things just use those kind of words. Thank you.
I'm going for the break.
Yeah.
Right. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP. We'll be right back. There's more, folks. There's more. There's more.
Plenty more.
Plenty.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, every join us, share alive, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live.
Thank you. So, folks, is too much women coming out tonight. Take a listen to this next young lady. Take a listen. Will you think it easy?
Christopher Keith Rowley, come to the front. Let me tell you something. I am a woman, and I am not defending party, but I'm defending and standing up as a woman. When you are former prime minister, could before and now address the prime minister of Trinidad and Tobago as a jamet, it lets me know that you are lower than the white line. You don't have a mother, you don't have a wife, you don't have a daughter. Come on, what's wrong with you, boy? What really wrong with you? And you want to know why the youth so disrespectful? You calling the present Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago a jamet? I had to come to the front and not into the politics thing, but you see that statement you make there? You need to apologize to Trinidad and Tobago and all women for that statement that you made, Mr. Christopher Keith.
Take this call. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Last night, Professor, Uncle T, and COP, everybody on the village.
Last night to you.
So to you.
Is a mafia. Is a mafia. You know? Is the Cosa Nostra. And if you sell me out, we're going to kill you politically. You understand? That's why Miss Beckles can't open her mouth. Because they know that they have thing on them. And they're going to kill them politically. That's why none of them can open their mouth and come out and defend nothing. Or say that they're not supporting that kind of thing. Anytime they open their mouth, it's bust throat for them. You understand? That is how they does operate. Anybody know the PNM? They know it's a mafia. They say themselves, to hide things is very easy, you just point out any open. And nobody pays attention. You understand? Especially when you have people outside, they're bawling, Ray! You understand when they talk? And you hear people jumping up and they're bawling and they're clapping. That's how they sketch people. So they say what they have to say in the open. And only for those who know and who paying attention, know how to walk the walk. Have a blessed evening, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Same to you.
Before I play this, let me go to some voice notes. Let me see this one here.
Yes, guys. And if you're looking for the biggest Mako in TNT, it's Marshall Walker. This woman is obsessed with Prime Minister Kamala's business in and out of Parliament. Do know she supports what Dr. Rowley called Kamala, saying Kamala brought that on herself. I think Marsha needs some red couch therapy.
All right, let me see. Hold on, Hold on.
Good night, Wall Street, and to everybody out there. Camille is really, really a stranger to the truth. Camille has no shame. Miss Balmati has no shame to tell this nation that Dr. Rowley is not is not careless with the truth. Really? We have a book. He wrote the book of lies. He's the lying king, and you coming to tell us that?
Lenny, welcome. Lenny.
Good night. Yes, good night, Brother Wall Street. Uncle Tommy and the COP.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Yes, I have one question for you, Brother Wall Street, because I know you have much more knowledge than I do. Which one has a prison sentence? Being a jamet or a rapist? Which one?
Which one has a prison sentence?
Yes. Being a jamet or being a rapist?
Oh.
If you I don't know. I said let me call you because I want you to like me.
The latter. The latter.
The latter.
You're not the former.
Oh. Okay. I thought so. Okay. All right, brother. Thank you very much.
Good night.
Any, I like that all day, lady. But anyway, let me finish this voice. Sorry.
But you see, birds of a feather, because she lied about the money in her handbag. She lied 20 different stories we heard about how she got that money, where she got that money from. The husband was saving some under the mattress, and she takes some from here and some from there. I feel they better check her handbag and see where the money come from Balize house too. But on the topic of Dr. Rowley, we heard so many lies from this man. So many lies. We heard 20 different stories from Delcy, why Delcy was here in the heights of COVID. We heard about the petrol train not closing down. The man lied on Derek Chin why he was allowed to come back in the country. He lied about the facial recognition scanner. And you come to tell this patient that Dr. Rowley is not careless with the truth? I wonder who she feels she fooling. But I would like if you could get the clip of her speaking about Dr. Rowley when he was campaigning against Manning. When he was campaigning against Manning. All the derogatory things that Ms. Bolmati said about Keith Rowley and coming out to sing a different song for us. They really feel we chop it out here. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I gotta look for that one. I gotta look for that one. You play another voice note here. I don't know if I want to play this voice. We just play everybody's voice note in here. Right? Let me see. Next voice note. Oh God, look at voice note here. Lord have his mercy. What am I make boy? What I look big boy doing? What that black thing there? What is that? It look like Kalaloo boy. Wait, black. Kalaloo does be black? Ethiopian Tommy. Kalaloo does be black?
Well, I know.
If you take out a picture with your phone on it, it is covered looking blacker.
Nobody take out no picture of the person send it to me.
Well, they take out a picture with it.
Wait, I must say hello to Gordon Banga China Dry Ginger.
The color look black.
That's why I don't cook Kalalu. Anyway, I'm going to take this voice note here.
Hi. Good evening for those who join in late. This is Gordon Bernard Maloney the first. You may hear other names that songs like mine, but 99% of the time they are not referring to Gordon Bernard Maloney. All right? For I am one who believe in speaking the truth. I am God done, not God. I may make a mistake, but if it is brought to my attention, I will definitely work on it to correct it. All right? And some points I will make here tonight is that, oh gosh, I am listening to my news and I'm hearing about the kidnapping, I'm hearing about the killing, I'm hearing about people not getting pay, I'm hearing about people who are unemployed. I have to deal with that. I wonder if others shouldn't be dealing with it too, based on the fact that there is an opportunity. There's an opportunity to gather suggestions and ideas, because it's one country we have and one Trinidad and Tobago. We don't have one, and if they spoil, we get a next one, and or we could trade in this one and buy a new one. It's we who have to fix this. And it's unfortunate that we take sides with the politicians. So if this one say it good, even though it's smelling rotten, it stink it bad, just because they say it, we also jumping up and saying it good, it's your nose were bad. And if that one say it bad, we saying the same thing too, just because they say it. Oh gosh, people, please. Let me stop trying to see how we could win now. Let me try and see how we could fix. And we have some very terrible systems that are contributed to how things are. The systems and them need to change. So if we could get some plans and some programs, that the politicians and them will have to listen rather than to sit down and smile. You know why? Hear them fighting about us. Hear them. Hear how they going on. Hear how they talking. And we join with big salary that we didn't even tell Dr. Rowley, well, based on how they put it, we didn't even tell Dr. Rowley, thanks very much for giving us this kind of salary that we never get before. Never. Look at it. And when one minister in a ministry used to be getting that, now it's 2 and 3 and all kind of thing. But the country ain't no money. You see why we're going around like a merry-go-round? Spinning fast but going nowhere? God help us, yes? But people,
Just
you
ginger a man,
can.
get on my face. Just ginger a man, get on my face.
Gordon, you're selling too much a long voice.
It's people like that who have us where we are today.
You can't send so much a long voice note. A voice note for you should be 60 seconds now. Good night to Red Ants. Red Ants, welcome. Welcome to WZYE.
Welcome.
Good night to you, Washington, Uncle Tommy COP.
Good night to you.
Good night.
I'm driving home here, right? And I just taking anything for the pavilion, but I had to call him. Because a man who called himself Gordon and love God and he's so truthful. Consider when hear a man call a woman a Janet and come on this program and praise that man and tell Trinidad they're going to must thank that man for money? For money? Really? You a man of God? Gordon, you didn't come out from a woman? You didn't come and say that the rowdy was disrespectful and wrong? And then come and talk about this government who in power for 11 months? And you come to talk about crime? Gordon, I never hear you make a contribution on Watch It program under the PNM in 10 years about the crime and the children and the murders and the rape and the kidnapping. Gordon, I never hear you make one contribution to say that the PNM need to do something about what's happening in Trinidad and Tobago. And you come this afternoon to talk about the UNC in 11 months? You lucky is Wall Street running this program. People like you, according to what you just said, have the country how it is today, Gordon. You're sick. All right, that Gordon.
Yeah, I expect us to hear Gordon condemning that statement by Keith Rowley.
But I thought he said he did.
What type of God man you is, boy? Well, I'm making an excuse for him to hide it up there. But what kind of God man you is, boy?
Yeah, he actually called and talk that type of googly gog, boy. That's what I fought.
As if he applauding Rowley for that nasty behavior.
No apology, boy. No apology. None.
Gordon,
None.
you will like the pub. You will like people. You will like your wife enemies or your enemies calling your wife that. Or if you are girl children, the people them who vex with the children, them, you will like them to be calling your children that. Gordon, why you condemn that? What manner of man are you that wouldn't condemn something like that, but appraise this man? I find out should I give Gordon 2 weeks ban. By the end of the night, if Gordon condemned, I should ban Gordon for 2 weeks.
Good. All right, let me see. Uranus send this. Let me see what this is.
And expose us, and for that, we're going to kill you politically. It's the core of the Cosa Nostra. As long as we stay together, we will survive together. And we agree not to breach the code of secrecy. Well, that is so cliched. And I'm not really trying to interfere with the bridge between the rich and the poor because there's nothing wrong with the rich getting richer. But the poor must come out of poverty. Right? So well, that's kind of bridging the gap, you know? That is the equation. It's not a seesaw where one has to go down for the other one to come up. You have to find a way that you encourage the rich to get richer. Because in getting richer, they create opportunities for the poor. Opportunities. And of course, if one wants to take advantage of opportunities that are made available, one has to prepare oneself to make the sacrifice, to make the effort, because out of effort will come reward. So it's not a simple up and down situation. It is that you have a target of ensuring that no one is left behind and that there's opportunity for everyone to move up. People of this country are quiet, accountable to secure the country and to make you feel safe. Right now, the Ministry of National Security is the largest single allocation in the national budget. We are losing the war against the criminal element. But
But you hold the government accountable, and the government must be held accountable. The country is awash in blood. There isn't a news item in this country where there isn't a good chance that a major part of the news is who killed who. We're taking the advice from you, the people. And when you have had enough of what we have done, you know exactly what to do. You know what to do. We're taking the advice from you, the people. And when you have had enough of what we have done, you know exactly what to do. You know what to do. You know exactly what to do. You know what to do. We are losing the...
That is exactly what they did. That is exactly what they did. Where's this one here?
And he know the country was washed in blood. The biggest amount of money they get national security, and crime go up every year and every year. Why didn't ask Penny and then why they vote against this also now?
Yeah. Somebody send this and say this is for God. Where is this one?
Couldn't just send one here.
What is the secret to eternal happiness? Do not argue with stupid people. That's it? I don't think that works. You are right.
Wouldn't just send one.
Anybody can tell me not to like them people them outside there?
Oh God.
Anybody can tell me not to appreciate them listeners and viewers on WZYE.
That's it, I forgotten.
Let's see if he redeem himself.
Eh?
You see, I am balanced. I'm not leaning to one side or leaning to the other side. I have said already that politicians sometimes, the things they say is what could sink them, but the reason why they stay afloat is because...
Presenting Bubble Head of the Day.
I could stand up here and say all kind of things about what Dr. Rowley said, about grooming, about Jamet, and what Dr. Political meeting with all these people present. Obviously, some young people too. This went all on the media and thing, all on the news, talking about pipe. A woman, not a man, a married woman. Okay? I can talk. That going to do?
Yeah, Uncle Tommy just cut off your
I'm
voice.
not interested in what they say. Yes.
Yeah, that's cut off. And as long as he apologized for Keith Rowley
it
and
is really
condemning that
saddening.
statement.
No,
yeah.
seriously, it is sad, that a person who calls a program and every fifth word out of 4 is about God. Really, listener, every fifth word out of 4 is about God. And you go call and talk that googly gawk. It's a good thing I don't cuss.
Which one worse than calling somebody a Oreo and somebody calling somebody a Jamet? Which one worse?
It's even close.
Calling somebody a Oreo, I can understand that political banter. But calling the Prime Minister a Jamet, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times over there. And say it's saddening to know that we have a Prime Minister and classify she as a Jamet. That is a disgusting thing, Gordon.
And COP, you could come to our program and you always talking about God this and God that he is a hypocrite.
Blessed evening again. You take the words right out of my mouth. I try very hard, and I think I'm disciplined enough for many years to be respectful and don't use obscene language in my speech and them kind of thing. Back in the day, it was integral in my language. But anyhow, it's back then. This so-called God man, yeah, the man who does preach about the Christ.
Yeah.
I wonder if he ever had an encounter with the Christ, or if it's Lucifer he really worshiping. Because if he could defend a Satanist like Rowley, you understand, a man who does walk over here and kill people, he say it with his own mouth. You understand? People just regret it when they put him out. The honest man that put him out is Patrick Manning, and he kill him. Yeah. So what? And he defending that? That is how wicked and how evil these people and them could be. I could never understand that a man, a so-called man, I doubt he is human. I doubt he reached that stage yet. These animals and them that pretending to be human beings, demons in human form, propagating the nastiness outside here. You understand? Look where he going. And he's a Christian. He would never condemn the fact that the man was disrespectful. Never. And he condoning that.
Yeah.
He condoning that. I wonder how he wife and them to sleep by him.
I can't understand that myself.
How he churn on them go look at him. Or that's the same thing he just treat he churn on them, or he just teach he churn on them to do. Them say that how them just do men's ministry and all this kind of thing. And that's how them carrying on. That's what they just train these young men. And no wonder why the country in the state that it in. Yeah. Because of these fellas, and we cannot training that them training the young people and them boy. Them holding meeting with young people and them, and that is the kind of mentality them have. Eh? You would tell me, big men like them, and them say that how they training young men and they trying to uplift young men and them kind of thing. They training them to be demons too. No wonder why that's so much a killing and all them kind of thing.
Yeah, they're training them to get them back rider. Them training them to get them Jackie Rider.
Yeah, bless you.
Come on. Yeah. A fish, and all your, we are the ones that make that popular to it. But listen to this. Before we play that.
If you grew up in Trinidad in the 1970s and 80s, you remember a version of the country that doesn't exist anymore. And nobody talks about what we lost. You remember when you could leave your door unlocked, when children played in the street until dark and parents didn't worry, when you knew every single person on your street by name and they knew you, when neighbors looked out for each other's children like they were their own. You remember when a teacher could discipline you at school and your parents would discipline you again at home for getting in trouble. When respect wasn't optional, it was expected. Here's the controversial part. That Trinidad died when the oil money came and went. In the 1970s, oil prices boomed and Trinidad got rich fast. Money flowed. Jobs were everywhere. The government was building highways, schools, hospitals. Eric Williams said money is no problem, and for a while, it wasn't. But that money created something dangerous. It created a generation that expected wealth without work. It created a culture of corruption where contracts went to friends and family. It created dependency on oil instead of innovation. But when the oil boom crashed in the 1980s, everything collapsed. Petrotrin started laying people off. The currency devalued. Structural adjustment programs cut social services, and the crime started. Because a whole generation had grown up expecting prosperity, and suddenly it was gone. The drugs came, the guns came, and the Trinidad you grew up in disappeared almost overnight. Today, young people don't believe you when you say Trinidad used to be safe. They don't believe you could walk through Laventille, Beetham, or Morvant at night without fear. They don't believe communities used to police themselves. They think you're exaggerating or remembering wrong. But you're not. That country existed. You lived in it. And it's gone. So here's the real question. Can Trinidad ever get back to what it was? Or is that version of home lost forever? Drop what you miss most about old Trinidad, what year everything changed for you, or your disagreement below. The young people need to know what we had before it all fell apart.
The PNM is responsible for all of that. The PNM is the PNM. Listen, there's more. It's clip after clip after clip after clip tonight. There's more. Take a listen to this.
Facts after facts after facts after facts.
Facts after facts after facts after facts.
Many people think Caribbean islands are peaceful.
I said truth after truth.
Truth after truth after truth after truth. Listen to this one.
Many people think Caribbean islands are peaceful, but one country developed a gang problem few outsiders understand. Most people picture the Caribbean as beaches and rum punch. Trinidad is not that story. Trinidad and Tobago has one of the most entrenched gang cultures in the Western Hemisphere, and it didn't happen by accident. In the 1990s, the government made a decision that seemed reasonable. They negotiated with gang leaders, gave them construction contracts, government money in exchange for peace. What they actually did was legitimize them. Gang leaders became community power brokers, controlling who got jobs, who got protection, who survived, and politicians kept going back every election cycle, trading favors for votes. Then drug trafficking routes from South America turned local street gangs into serious criminal organizations with military-grade weapons. Today, parts of Port of Spain are effectively controlled by gangs, not police. Residents don't call the authorities. They call the dawn, and the most chilling part? Some communities prefer it that way, but because the gang provides what the government never did: order, resources, and protection. Trinidad didn't just develop a gang problem, it built one, funded one, and now it can't dismantle it without dismantling the political system that depends on it. Follow for more Caribbean stories they never show you.
PNM.
Dismantle the PNM and you dismantle the gang.
Watch this one. Watch this one. This is today. They're walking through Nelson Street. Holy calls. They're walking through Nelson Street. I could tell you about Nelson Street. I could tell you about them building on them. Every year, we used to play football between them buildings and them. Every year under the PNM, it has gotten worse. Yeah, worse using. Worse and worse and worse. Every year.
You could never see Penny walking in Nelson Street like that.
None of them.
Yeah.
Nelson Street. See, I don't know if you and Tom, you know where Nelson Street is. I don't think
I do.
I know where Nelson Street is. I wouldn't walk there. I will not go there.
What do you mean walk there?
Nobody, the police just tell you to go there.
What they go tell you to go there? They tell you to go through Macaque too. And you ain't gonna go.
The boy they tell you to go in them PNM areas and they might kill people there by you. Rob people there by you.
Listen to this one. They still there. Today. Look, Lennox. What's that building now? Holy call. What's that building now, all you? And that in our PNM area?
Yep.
I had PNM area.
Yep.
What's that building? I could tell all you. Go up to Macaque is the same thing. Watch it. But you know, sometimes I just get vexed with them people on them, man. I just wonder myself. Seriously. I just ask myself the question about how all you go have a party, have all you living like this, and all you continue to vote for them. How could that be? How?
That's where the gang there.
Wicked people. Huh?
That's where the gang there.
The HDC projects on East Port of Spain. I made sure today to bring Lennox Smith back with me. We also have Mr. Kurt Sinet. He's a shadow MP for Port of Spain South. And I wanted him on site with us. He should have been here yesterday, but he had a prior commitment. We have Mr. Lal. He is the technical staff of the HEC. Ariane Ramjatan, she's the facilities manager for Port of Spain. So we came back with a full squad to check. As we said, we would follow up this, and I want the people of Trinidad and Tobago to see how this Ministry of Housing and this Housing Development Corporation functions. We're here today to get information on the sewage system that is backing up and this building that we spoke about to start.
Watch. You think this gets so yesterday? Or the day before? Or last month? Or 10 months
30
ago?
years now. 30 years.
Watch that. Watch that. Watch that. When is the last time them touch that? When? When?
And it flowing from over there and then straight up on the beatum. And it flowing from over there and ending up on the whole of Ryson Road and thing.
Well, you think the PNM evil and wicked in joke? Evil and wicked? Evil and then people continuously voting for them and they're treating them like nobody, they're abusing them. That's mental abuse there, you know. Mental, you know.
You can naturally watch that video and see feces on top of that. Why is that eating my little one chips over here?
Mental abuse.
Yeah.
That's mental abuse.
Penny and them need to apologize to the black people and them. What? Wait.
Let me continue.
We have responded to many.
Watch now. Look at that window. Watch that window.
Watch Leonard Smith knows.
That window haven't been painted.
Watch Leonard Smith knows. Watch Leonard Smith knows that they can't take the center.
Why?
Folks here in clearing it, and the tools that we use become locked into the system because of the case. Proposals have been made in the past to revamp this entire section of Nelson Street, the downtown street.
The collective sewage. But in the short term, and I want to ask you this question, in the short term, how do we fix this?
Change out. It will make no sense change because next week we'll be back at it again. Another section of the case would have.
But this, you could change out here, we have to change out the whole thing to do it.
Building to building, we have to change out.
So this is this building.
Yeah.
So here needs to change out. So this is the shortest, fastest job. How long that will take us here?
With all materials and personnel on site, this can be done within a week.
Within a week. So then
we'll be running a separate and parallel system.
I absolutely appreciate that information. I have Mr. Smith and Mr. Sinet. Now, they are representatives of the people in the communities. And so we're going to need to do follow-ups on the other sewage systems. This is the worst, right?
Yeah.
This is the worst. So we could say that we could start here. So when we get back to the Ministry of Housing and the HTC, a report, I'm assuming you will have to make a report, right? But I'm in touch with the MD and the chairman, and they are...
If all you look on the next building there, all you see that ladder going up there, there's a fire escape, you know. Yeah. You see it? All you see it? Watch it, you know.
That used to be in the colonial times now.
There's a fire escape in all you. All you think the PNM easy? All you think the PNM
aware of the seriousness of the situation. Yeah?
We have to involve WASA as well, but within the property line is us. To do a fresh connection there, we need WASA on board.
How soon before we need WASA?
WASA could come in immediately and bring the connection here.
So when you do your report, right, I want to be able to say, we're going to reach out to WASA one time and get them involved. Yes, because all of us, 2 hands to clap, give the people back board. We're ready to go with the sewage if we get action. We're ready to go immediately.
Well, you see upstairs that building? Watch upstairs now. You see the fire escape right there? Look at it. Look at it. Will you see it?
Yep.
Oh, God. Boy.
Immediately to fix the sewage. Thank you very much for that. And you will give us a report by early next week as to this integrity of this building. So this is what we came here for yesterday. Many people asked on the thread because I understand people are jaded by the way they are treated in these communities. They were saying, well, they're going to wait and see. Well, in less than 24 hours, we were back here with the full squad, and we are going to be fixing the issues that affect this property. And based on conversations with Line Minister David Lee, Chairman Feroz Khan, MD of the Housing Development Corporation, we are going to get a plan going forward for the people in these projects in this community that were abandoned. And again,
hey, they not TC you back there?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
They not TC?
Yeah.
Yeah, that look like TC, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I want to call out all the former housing ministers because they're all very vocal. They all have a lot to say. But when you talk to the people who live in these buildings, when you look at the conditions of these buildings, you realize that they all just talk. But we, under Kamala Persad-Bissessar, the Honorable Prime Minister, this Ministry of Housing and this Housing Development Corporation, we will deliver and we will fix it. Thank you.
COP and Tommy.
Yes.
I could tell all you. I know them planning on them. I used to go Calvary Roman Catholic School. Right? And Nelson Street goes all the way up to the East Dry River. And when you pass the East Dry River, you go up the hill, it's Calvary Roman Catholic School. So I know them buildings. Every single year under the PNM, them buildings have gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. And then people constantly voting for the PNM over and over and over. Something wrong, man. Something wrong.
The PNM have them so. I don't blame the people. The PNM have them people them so.
Why?
You see the condition of the buildings and them, how dirty it is.
Nasty. Ginger.
You walk out your door and all you see is feces water.
Listen, Regina, you are absolutely correct. The evil PNM is half Mr. Wall Street. The mainstream media is the other. How come the Fourth Estate don't go and cover them type of things? How come? What are their purpose? What is their purpose? What is their purpose?
They benefit $200 million a year to highlight them.
Let me take this voice.
Good night, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy and COP. Mr. Washington, Gordon Joseph does always come with this talk about Kamala was against the salary increase. And now that she in government, she not doing anything to change it and stuff. Now, first of all, my recollection, there haven't been no new appointment at the SRC board. Right? It's the same chairperson from 2024 who was hired under the PNM. Now, the government doesn't make the recommendation on how much salary they should get or how much it should be cut by. The SRC is an independent body. All the government could do is a review, right? And the SRC does come up with them think is best to give as the salary increase. So if they want to cut the salary, that is based on the SRC. So Gordon does be spreading this misinformation. Like if Kamala could just wake up one morning and bring to parliament that she going and cut minister's salary and president's salary and things. Kamala cannot do that.
That time just study with he. Yeah. You know the type of information he does have? Misinformation.
I see Curry Marcel with the Honorable Minister Jolene John.
Yeah.
And the highway. Them now looking to get that drain, that culvert and thing that Anderson talking about 20-something years now. PNM now highlighting that, you know.
Yeah, yeah. After all them years.
Not one day, Curry Marcel tell the PNM on that Rowley, hey, we need this fixed, you know. Or carry Rohan Sutherland as Works and Transport Minister to clear up over there, you know. The white now.
Yeah.
I like how they pull back up this clipper.
Yeah, let me listen to this. Let me listen to this. Listen to this lady, yeah? And this one, yeah, this one. Listen to this.
Hi everyone, it's Anne Marie.
Yo, she started. Hi everyone, it's Anne Marie. yeah. Listen to this one, eh? Listen to this one.
And it is a beautiful Wednesday afternoon in Jacksonville, Florida. Let's see, it's about 5 minutes past 2, and I'm driving from one meeting to another. and I stopped to get a cup of coffee, and I just wanted to do this video. I decided, you know what?
What the holy
feel
caller, holy
like I
caller.
really need this video. Most times when I post a video, I talk about a lot of things that are dear to me, and they continue to be my love for the Lord, my friends, my family, the life lessons so far that I continue to gather along this journey. This video is a little bit different. And for my friends in the United States and those who are not from Trinidad and Tobago, you probably cannot relate to this. So this one is specifically geared to my Trinidad and Tobago brothers and sisters, those living in TNT and those living abroad. And this is about the disturbing comments made by the former Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Keith Rowley. So when I heard it yesterday, and I'm not going to go into the details because I'm not even going to refer to that controversial name that he named our current Prime Minister. I'm not even going to say the name because it makes me feel so gross and so icky inside. So just a little bit of background in case you're not from Trinidad and you're not aware of what's going on. The former Prime Minister of our country used a very derogatory name to call the current Prime Minister of our country by. He's a man and she's a woman. So I'm just sort of putting it into context in that regard. I seldom comment about the politics of Trinidad and Tobago because honestly, I've been out of the country for so long, about 15 years, that I just feel like I am not at liberty to talk about some of the things that are happening because I'm not there. I'm not actually on the ground other than when I visit. This past year, though, has been a little bit different because I've been back and forth with my parents and just the constant traveling. And I've been keeping in touch with my friends more, looking on with interest. And I've also had a renewed interest since Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar came into power, because I continue to talk about how much she has inspired me and how much hope I now feel for Trinidad and Tobago. So going back to what Keith Rowley said about the Prime Minister and the name that he called her by, the name you called her by, Keith Rowley, I am so disgusted and disappointed in you. So disgusted. You have a wife, and I believe you have daughters or a daughter. I don't really know. I never really paid that much attention to your life because honestly, I was not interested. How dare you refer to our honorable Prime Minister, a woman who continues to do so much for Trinidad and Tobago and who inspires so many people and so many women. You, of all people, has the audacity to call her by that name. She stood up in Parliament, and when I heard her statement, and when she said Balize House was built on drug money, I thought, finally, somebody has the courage to call a spade a spade. And wherever your statements are coming from and whatever motivated you to call her by that name, okay, it's politics. But you could have taken a different route. You did not have to use that term, a derogatory term, to put down the Prime Minister. Fight politically, fight using facts. Defend the statement if you need to defend it. But don't go about calling another female who so many others admire by that derogatory name. And yeah, going back to the point, you have a wife and you probably have daughters. That is so demeaning to them. How do they feel? And I honestly, I look at Mrs. Rowley, I've looked at her and, I admire how she carries herself. And I honestly feel sorry for her. I feel sorry that she has you as her husband and you demean women like this. Who knows what you say and how you behave in your private life? So I'm speaking as a woman from Trinidad and Tobago living abroad, as a woman who looks up to other women and men too. And I want to say how much I admire, once again, Kamala Prasad-Bissessar, and how much I detest what you said about her. I'm sure there are other people who are voicing their opinions. I've seen it. I've seen it all on social media, and I doubt that the Honorable Prime Minister needs us to defend her anyway. But I just had to express how I feel. And to the women who support this man called Keith Rowley, and even to the men, shame on you. The ones who talk about he's the best Prime Minister Trinidad ever had. Excuse me? For years, I did not want to visit Trinidad because I felt so scared and so ashamed of what that country was becoming. My hope.
I have to say this. You see that? She's speaking truth to power there.
Yeah.
Because I haven't visited. I didn't visit Trinidad for years under that PNM regime. And as soon as they get out in power, I was already back in Trinidad. So speaking truth to power there. But let's finish it. It's almost finished.
Homeland, and now for the first time, I feel hope. And I'm even thinking perhaps I will come back to Trinidad someday and live. And you still support this man, and you still say that Trinidad and Tobago benefited under his stewardship? Where have you been? What rock have you been living under? Now, I know politics is politics in Trinidad, and you're either UNC or you're either PNM, fine. But seriously, at some point, when are you going to wake up and smell the coffee? So, friends, I'm just going to leave that one right there. And I'm just going to hope that people wake up and they realize that it is not acceptable for men who are in high office or were in high office or who hold positions of power to behave like that. And I hope the ones who supported this man called Keith Rowley, that you realize what you've done and what you continue to do and how wrong it is for people like him to be elected to political office. So I'm going to end by saying thank you, Prime Minister Kamala Prasad-Bissessar. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for showing me that, you know what, anything is possible. And as I say, it's all possible only because of Jesus Christ. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It's not about me. I can do nothing by myself. So God bless you, everyone. And I hope that somewhere, somehow, Keith Rowley realizes what he's done. And my heart goes out to his wife. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. I'm telling you, wow.
Oui, Papa.
Folks, put your closing chat, send your closing voice notes, send your closing quotes. Go ahead, Tommy.
It's more truth.
Go ahead, Tommy.
She's speaking truth to power.
I'm going to give you a round of applause. It's easy to get a round of applause here these days.
Because he obviously doesn't have office, but he has power. The Port Estate has empowered him.
Yeah, they have. Yeah. Let me say welcome to Anand Tiloxian, Kumair Hamid, Kurt J. Gordon, Everton Lewis, Tony Barashi, Wendell Seals, Rajendra Maharaj, and Angelina Ramcharan. Yes, Tommy. Yeah. But it is just sad that you know what's the saddest of all it is, boy, Tommy and COP? When you want to be Pontius Pilate and talk about God this and God that, and you cannot come out and condemn a statement like that because of your party, show you where we are. You can show you. Let me take this one. Caller, welcome you on WZYE 95.9 FM.
Wall Street, you went to Calvary RC.
Yes.
In what year?
What year was that, boy? Well, I can't remember. You know. It was high school. Had to be like, I went to Barter, junior sec, 72 to 75, 75, 72 to 75. Then
Oh, okay,
transfer.
okay.
And was he
Okay,
went?
I went to Calvary RC in 68, 69, 70.
I must was there too. You met the Bain brothers. You know the Bain brothers?
Yes.
All right. So yeah. You must was in a little higher class than me.
Well, if you didn't know Mr. Bain and Miss Stanley.
Yeah.
Right, them was my teachers, man.
Yeah, me, the Bain brothers, them used to beat
You know Chucky was there too?
Nah, he was there before me then. Cotton Chucky ended up going to Nelson Street.
That is after.
Yeah.
After.
Yeah, he leave Calvary and went Nelson Street.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were Wall Street to remember all them PNM people them for?
Hey, what is his name?
Who?
Say it again.
Who name?
Your name.
Richards.
All right, Richard. Thanks a lot, man. Don't be a stranger, man. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Wait, boy. You see, I exposed myself there. I said Calvary. Somebody listening. Hey, you went to Calvary too, right? Yeah. Calvary Roman Catholic, boy. And in Calvary, they started wear the cross. And when I think it's Easter come or something, people just go up there and make the wear the cross and carry cross up there and thing, you know.
From then to now, that school renovated.
It burned down.
Yeah, it burned down.
Well,
then it renovated.
Nah, they put something else there now. But yeah, I went to Calvary. Yeah. What your name is, Richard? Hold on. Okay, why are you seeing that call? Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, man. I see your PSC, boy? Let me see something. Hold on there, folks. Let me do something here. Hold on.
We had a good few members on the chat tonight. New members on the chat tonight to Wall Street.
Yeah.
That is very good.
Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. I gotta call you back. Tell him 10 minutes. I gotta call him back.
About 600. Over 600 locked on YouTube tonight over there. I only hope each one of you all share it. And while you share it, you subscribe. And you tell the person that you subscribe, that you share it. Subscribe. Press my notification bell.
Yeah, and you know, folks, we be honest, we work very hard to try to bring you guys as much information as possible. It ain't easier. It ain't easy. But we know how loyal you guys are, and we work very, very hard to bring you guys as much stuff as Mr. Florida, welcome.
Yeah. You see them videos where you show there? Excellent. And I like how the ladies standing up. It's time for the ladies to stand up. Yeah. You see that place you show there? You see why did Lady Radar go for? What missile hit there?
Yeah.
It's a missile hit there from Venezuela. You see that place?
Yeah.
And you fight the down the radar.
Yeah, correct is right. Yeah.
And all them videos where you show educate me, because I see some of them there and I say, wow. And this is for Gordon. I won't take long on Gordon. Gordon is a disgrace to all of us who stand up and PPE. Is a disgrace.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, man. I don't know what
to leave Gordon alone now. Leave Gordon alone now, man. The Almighty Creator of heaven and earth going to deal with him. Leave Gordon alone.
He's just consistent in his behavior.
Yes, the worthless behavior. In his unfair behavior.
To defend the PNM by any means necessary.
Yeah. If he's saying something bad, all it don't mean that all it don't be cruel towards him, so too. Leave him alone. Yeah. Let him talk garbage and nonsense. It's just that anytime I see Gordon over there, over 60 seconds voice note, let me cut down his voice note until he be honest with us over here.
You know, Angela says Gordon playing bright and showing his ignorance. You know, Angela, there's a quote that says, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Right? Hold on, give me a minute, guys. 1 minute.
Yeah, Uncle Tommy.
Yep.
It's time to cut down they have too much of privilege to be biased. When you get privilege and you get opportunity, you're supposed to make use of it. Make use of that opportunity to educate and to inform. Not to
Don't
spread
abuse
the
it.
propaganda, abuse of the propaganda and calling God name in vain. And I like the fella, but he consistent in being wrong, man.
You're gonna
And
take
being
that.
biased, man.
You're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, on the video, join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And we have
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And as the professor asked, please don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
That's my closing comment.
Good morning, God. Today is Thursday, Father. Lord God, today I don't ask just to get through the day, but I ask for your strength to walk with purpose. The weight of the week has started to build. My legs feel heavier, and the challenges try to steal my motivation, but I choose to take refuge in your strength. Father, you are the God who strengthens and lifts up those who are weary. Breathe your life over every person who feels exhausted today. May your mighty hand sustain those who carry heavy responsibilities, and may your love be the balm for everything that still weighs on the soul. I declare that this day will be filled with peace and direction. May every restless thought about tomorrow be replaced with full trust that you have already prepared the way. And tonight, may rest not be only for the body, but a deep restoration of the soul in your embrace. Thank you, Lord, because until now, your grace has sustained me, and it is in it that I place all my hope. Amen. If you receive...
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Which one's COP? The first or the second?
That last one I sent for you.
Okay.
Father, today I rise not by my own strength, but by your...
All right.
grace. Father, today I rise not by my own strength, but by your grace. Before I do anything else, I pause to welcome you, Holy Spirit. You are not just a visitor in my life. You are my closest companion, my divine counselor, my ever-present help. Holy Spirit, take over this day. Take over my thoughts, my conversations, my plans, and my pace. Fill every room of my heart, every space in my home, every word I speak, and every decision I make. I yield to your voice. Let your wisdom guide me. Let your fire empower me. Let your peace anchor me. Touch every area of my life, my mind. Bring clarity and focus. My emotions. Bring healing and stability. My body. Bring strength and energy. My spirit. Stir up hunger for your presence. My home. Let it be filled with your presence. My family. Surround them with your protection and purpose. Holy Spirit, go before me into every room I'll enter. Speak through me in every conversation I'll have, and fight for me in every unseen battle. Breathe over every dry place. Shine light in every dark place, and saturate every corner of my life with your glory. I declare, my day is not ordinary. It is anointed. My steps are not random. They are ordered. My purpose.
There you have it. Our COP closing comment. Go ahead, Tommy.
Yes, I'd like to quote the 4 agreements from Don Miguel Ruiz. And number 1 is be impeccable with your word. Number 2, don't take anything personally. Number 3, don't make assumptions. And number 4, always do your best. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you're looking at the mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you give them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe. We'll see each other on Sunday, God willing. Until then, good night.
Donna Alexander says good night to Professor Walshy and all his co-hosts and all who are locked on. And folks, this is for us, for Eid. Happy Eid to all who are celebrating Eid. This is for us. And let me say a special thank you to Mr. Florida for doing that for us. Mr. Florida, we just want to say a special thank you to you for doing that for us. We do appreciate all that you and many others do for us here at WZYE 95.9 FM. Thank you.
You know it have assets and liability.
Yeah.
He's an asset.
Thanks, Mr. Florida.
Let me take this call off here quickly.
Yeah, go ahead. Uncle Tommy, what a great program. What a great program tonight. And let me say Eid Mubarak to the Muslim community too. And what a great program we had tonight.
Eid Mubarak to all our listeners. And we'll see each other on Sunday. Your mic's off, Wall Street.
Wall Street still has some chat to read out and thing there.
Yeah,
we had a lot of new
we had a lot of new people tonight. We thank you all for really joining us, and all of those who shared to those new people, continue to share and share and share and share. Angie said, blessed rest of the week until we meet again on Sunday. Restful and peaceful night to everyone. Lenora Kamabat says, as I say goodnight to my village family, I want to say a happy holiday tomorrow and to the Muslim community, a happy and blessed Eid Mubarak. Judy Ali says, Wall Street, my husband is in Trinidad to celebrate Eid with his family. Bernard Thomas says,
tomorrow and drop some sawines for me.
I gotta call him back. Bernard Thomas, Holy Cross College Arima is on Calvary. Arima is where I met Michael Paul. Yeah, that's a different Calvary. Calvary in Paul. Monica Ramke soon says, be safe, stay blessed till Sunday, God willing. Elsie Lacan said, as a woman myself, I agree with her what she said. Women should always be respectful. Have a blessed night, everyone. Enjoy the holidays. God bless. Judy Ali says, great program, Wall Street, Tommy and COP. Anthony Ford, without the E, says, good night, everyone. Have a great and safe night. Bless. Anthony Ford with the E says, everyone stay safe and blessed till Sunday. Please the Lord. Bye. Patricia Pancho says, God's continued blessings to everyone. Have a safe and blessed night. Michael Scotland says, good program today. I still say Rolaya is the overall bubblehead of all time. We need to get Bennett Thomas says, good night, villagers. See you all on Sunday afternoon. Stay safe. Enjoy life until then.
And I miss Suzanne Lalchan and she husband on the chat tonight. I hope everything is good with you all. Have a good night. Stay blessed.
Interesting says, safe and blessed night to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, COP, and all the lovely people on the chat.
And good night to you, Interesting.
Judy Ali says, Warshik, you better have some more days. This program is rated very high.
I agree, Judy Ali. I agree with you so much, Judy Ali. Well, let's start a call for the Ministry of Energy and Social Development to fund Wednesday and Friday program.
Yeah, Anthony, blessed night, everyone, till Sunday. Right? Smooth says, what? Even Thomas? Judy Ali says, COP, you can go by us. You're welcome anytime. Jay Howlett said, cleansing before bed helps prevent carrying other people's energy into your dream and subconscious. Thank you. Judy Ali says, great job, Florida.
Well, see,
yeah.
when somebody don't know you, but only hear you and see you and tell you, you welcome home by me anytime. That is something that you have to appreciate, you know. Yeah.
Correct.
Thank you, Judy Ali. I appreciate that.
Yeah. S. Smooth says, bless, walk on the safe side. Don Alexander says, keep going, no matter how stuck you feel, no matter how bad things are right now, no matter how many days you spend crying, no matter how hopeless and depressed you feel, no matter how many days you've spent wishing things were different, I promise you won't feel this way forever. Good, safe, and blessed night to you. All have a safe weekend. That's from Don Alexander.
Don Alexander, good night to you. And Red Eyes, good night to you.
Good night. We are out of here. See you on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Sunday Talk Politics. We out of here. Bye-bye. See you.
Bona, the body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow champion, bona, the bona, the bona. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trinity flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, business of the Iron Lady rain. Hey, mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty like be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trinity flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, business of the Iron Lady rain. Hey, mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we lead in the back. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong hand. Sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamla, 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 Trinidad forever.